Hey everybody, Mark from GamebustersUK with the second episode of John Belmont, Dragon Priest Hunter. This is a series of videos from the game The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. So anyway, in the first video we took down our first Dragon Priest, Vokun. And in today's video we're going to be taking down another Dragon Priest by the name of Vokun. Vokun is located in the Highgate Ruins, which is where I am standing right now, although I haven't actually discovered them myself. It is literally to the extreme west of Dawnstar. Along the way you may pass through an Imperial camp. Once you've passed through that, you know you're near. And yeah, basically it's the extreme west of Dawnstar. If you go to Dawnstar and just go west, you cannot fail to miss it. So anyway, we are going to take down Vokun. Now, considering that I beat Volsung in the last video in like a minute and a half, it only took me a minute and a half to actually kill Volsung. I'm pretty optimistic about taking on Vokun. Before the video, I went to Whiterun and just got ripped off by the merchant in the potion store because basically stocked up on fire resistance potions because Vokun uses fire magic. Yeah, so you're gonna want to really buff up your fire resistance. As with most of the ruins where Dragon Priests reside, there's plenty of Draga to fight. So I'm gonna wield Dawnbreaker again, Holy Sword of Justice. One thing you will notice though is when you enter Highgate Ruins, you will meet this woman. She's a friendly NPC.
Remember to check behind you every
Hang on.
once in a while.
Okay, I'll keep them on.
Need something?
Ask her, who are you?
I'm Anska. Are you here to help?
Help with what?
I've finally located Vokun's crypt. The scroll I'm looking for just has to be here. Maybe you could help find it. I just know it's in here.
What kind of help do you need? You can ask her about the scroll and about Vokun.
If Vokun is as powerful as I think, I may need a little help dealing with him.
What's in it for me?
You can have anything, except the scroll, of course.
I'll help.
Great. With the two of us, this should be easy.
Yeah, with the three of us. So we've got a party of three now. We should be able to power three of us actually with three people. Anska is a formidable mage, so you definitely want to help her. Anyway, there's some Draga that need to be beaten down.
What was that?
Yeah, I would say, again, this is a sort of, I mean, once you pardon the fact that Vokun is level 50 and his spells are like really high level fire spells, this is a pretty, one of the easier Dragon Priests to slay. Like Volsung, it's just a pretty standard dungeon, so you want to do you want to bring along a few potions. It's a pretty standard dungeon delving assignment when you go hunting for Vokun. Oh, there's a potion of healing there. I'll take that.
Time to end this game.
Yeah, as you can see, Anska is quite a formidable mage, so I'm glad to have her on board. Actually, like I said, with three of us, we should be able to divert the attention of Vokun when we actually reach him, and hopefully it won't be as difficult as I might have thought beforehand. Obviously that can change. Blink of an eye. You may have heard Anska mention a scroll. The scroll is completely worthless to you. If you're thinking of double crossing her, I would not advise it because the scroll is not worth. It doesn't do anything basically. It's only worth anything to Anska. A couple of whites here. Shouldn't be any trouble. Frost magic won't hurt me now. I wield Spellbreaker. Did take a bit of took more damage than I would have wanted to. really does pay to at least invest a little bit of time in the restoration school of magic in this game. It's nothing like the worst case scenario is finding yourself out of potions in Mortal Kombat with a deadly foe. You want to make sure that you at least, you know, get a little bit proficient in the restoration school. Almost stood on that pedestal there.
The ancient Nords were a savage people.
Either one of
They
those
built
two will on
remarkable
that
crypts and
spiked. Ooh. They both got it. Vorstag got it a bit worse, as it seems. He's probably going to set it off again, so... Christ, I hope that didn't kill him. This is what I mean. The AI of your followers can be just... When it comes to traps, they are always 9 times out of 10 going to set off the trap, so... They're just not very smart at all. Right, let's make note of those symbols. Eagle, whale, snake. Eagle, whale, snake, so they're probably going to correspond to...
This looks like some sort of lever puzzle. We'll have to figure out the correct order.
That doesn't even help at all. Eagle, whale, snake was the combination, wasn't it? I don't see an eagle lever. There must be. Alright, there is one. It's over there. Eagle, whale, snake. There's the whale. Here's the eagle, so the fox is just there to throw you off. Eagle. Whale. The snake. Lever was down here. That was definitely the combo. What a dumbass. There was one missing from there and I was supposed to be looking at this one. Oh dear. Eagle, whale, fox, snake. Oh, let's try that again. I've only ever done this quest once actually. Once before, once previously. Yeah, there's the other. Eagle, whale, fox, snake. So I hope you're enjoying this
Maybe the order has
series.
symbols up there.
Did I even pull that? Oh, I have to pull the I have to pull the fox now, don't I? To reset the Okay, nothing bad happened. Yeah, so like I say, I hope you're enjoying this series. I probably will do a fully fledged Skyrim playthrough at some point in the future. It may even be next year. I've got a lot of playthroughs I want to do beforehand. I can't activate the levers anymore. Oh dear, what's happened here then? Is there any way I can reset them? Sometimes there's a reset lever, isn't there? Oh, this is grand, isn't it? Surely the game can't be so mean as to not let you progress if you happen to pull the wrong lever first. I mean... Okay, so I really don't know what happened there. I think the snake lever must have reset. Anyway.
Keep your eyes open.
Now we go into the Highgate Ruins catacombs. I believe we're close to finding Vokun now. Really quite a simple dungeon layout for this one. There's, apart from that just there, I think that's the only puzzle in this dungeon.
That gem looks suspicious.
Yes, there is a couple more puzzle. Well, it's not puzzles, it's a trap, but gem trap, and these things are absolutely diabolical. These soul gem traps. I get up to it. There's a Drago there. He's just come to life. There we go. Just sent him into oblivion. Now, Anska mentioned the gem trap, but she mentioned it a bit prematurely. I mean, we haven't even got up to it yet. Perhaps she's just scripted to mention it. Perhaps I've walked past it. Not realised. I love Dawnbreaker. It glows whenever the undead are near. As you can see, a brilliant white light emanating from the sword. Kind of reminds me of Sting, Frodo Baggins' sword from the Lord of the Rings. Which, if you're up on your wall for Lord of the Rings, as all my viewers should be, you'll know that Sting would glow blue whenever it was near orcs. So, obviously, the developers of Skyrim took a little bit of inspiration from that.
Someone do something!
Oh dear! Yeah, I've been poisoned by a little dart.
Careful with that fire.
It's because that trap had been set off. It's going to be set off again because. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I've just been poisoned from the traps. A lot of traps. Another filter of health. Potion of regeneration, which is just a low-level version of the filter of health. There's another Draugr there. Let's wake him up. There's a white.
Hear something? That's the last of them.
Died before I even had a chance to land the killing blow myself. That's an obvious trap there. Open the chest from afar. Potion of strength. Potion of strength is rather redundant in Skyrim. I think they were useful in Oblivion, the game before Skyrim, but they don't really need to be in Skyrim, in my opinion. Basically, just increase your carrying capacity. Come back here. Must have feared him. See, even the undead fear the awesome power of the Dawnbreaker. Oh, there's the gem trap she was on about. So someone's already knocked it off its pedestal. Surely this minion cannot be as smart as to lure me into a trap. So I'll follow him like a noob anyway. Nope, he's just running off in fear. And once again, I am deprived of the killing blow by Anska and her magic. As you can see here, plenty of rune traps on the floor. Just basically avoid them. Bear in mind, my two idiot companions will probably set them off.
There's a lot of history.
So I'm going to try and clear them before they catch up. There's one there, jump over it. Alright, now this foreboding iron door, if I remember correctly, this is where we should bump into Vokun. Will be our second Dragon Priest of the series. Once again, I'm going to aim to just... I'm actually using quite risky tactics. I mean, what I did against Volsung in the last video was quite risky, unless you have the proper defences. But with Spellbreaker and my Breton Blood and the Atronach Stone symbol, as well as all those resist ice potions I took against Volsung, it enabled me to defeat him quite quickly. Okay, I may have jumped the gun a little bit there. We haven't quite reached him. Now behind these levers are some very high level Draugr. Draugr Overlord. Okay, this one's not too high, but the one behind there... Actually, somehow Vorstag is fighting him behind a bit of a wall. Which is just not possible, but apparently the AI has found a way. Right, so then we pull this lever in here. And we free him. We free the beastie. Yeah, he's a considerably stronger. Well, he's a Draugr Scourge Lord. Yeah, with all three of us dishing out some damage to him, he should. Yeah. He's carrying a sword with an ice enchantment on it, which would have intrigued me. If I wasn't wielding Dawnbreaker. Actually, there's another a draught of health. filter of strength. Various magic enhancing potions, but I don't use magic. So just gonna check what my charge is on Dawnbreaker. Wow, this charge, it has a lot of charge, a lot of uses. Okay, this is Vokun's throne room, so we are now going to fight Vokun. Yeah, I should have saved before that. He may just jump out of his coffin and immediately assault us. I'll save it here, even though it auto-saved, but I like to be doubly sure. It's just prudent caution. Right. Oh, some more little goodies down there. Handy potion. Okay, here he is. Here he is. Right, Vokun's just arisen out of his crypt, out of his sarcophagus. Right, now's the time to turn on the heat and drink a few resist potions. 60% fire resistance. Drinking those to 30% resist magic. I'll take Draught of the Warrior to increase my one-handed damage output. And I'll take that filter of health and potion of regeneration. So hopefully his staff is supremely damaging. As you see, none of his fire magic is actually damaging me. Oh, I took a little bit of damage there. Imagine this 4 stacks getting in. Yes, I land the killing blow, not you.
Let's move on. The scroll must be in the next room.
So there is Vokun. A couple of ice bolts that Anska must have thrown into him. And you know what time this is? It's time to take his mask. No. Sorry about that. Mask of Vokun. Conjuration, illusion, and alteration spells cost 20% less magicka to cast. Pretty solid mask if you're a mage, and you use conjuration, illusion, or alteration spells. And a staff of fireballs, again, very valuable for a mage. I'm just going to take it for the loot. Sell it off for a nice little bit of little profit. And we should be able to find this scroll that Anska is so keen on finding. And that will conclude our business in the Highgate Ruins. There's also a word wall in here, and this word wall will teach you the first word of the best shout in the game by far. The other 2 words are also guarded by Dragon Priests, so we will complete this word, this shout of power. It's Storm Call, and it is the best shout in the game. Hard pressed to find a better shout than that. It basically calls down the thunder and it hits everything it can. Very high damaging shout. Anyway, we give this scroll to Anska.
I cannot thank you enough for all of the help.
Here's the scroll.
And here's a little something for helping me out.
She gives you some leveled gold. No, she gives you the spell tome Conjure Flaming Familiar. Which is useful if you're a mage. Basically, it summons a wolf, a wolf that is on fire. Once the wolf hits an enemy, it explodes in a shower of flames, and it basically deals some fire damage. Basically, it self-destructs in a shower of flames. So anyway, this has been the 2nd episode of John Belmont, Dragon Priest Hunter. Let's have a look at our 2 masks. We've already defeated 2 Dragon Priests, Volsung, Vokun in today's episode, Vokun. And yes, look forward to the 3rd episode where I'll be taking on Croesus. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Mark from GamebustersUK. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you have. Leave a comment if you have any thoughts or any tips on how I could be doing things better. Although I don't personally think I could have killed Vokun any better than I did do there. But thank you very much for watching, and yeah, keep tuned for the 3rd episode, which will come soon.